everyone. I'm Joanne Moore, Director of the Duxbury Senior Center, and I'm delighted to be here with you today to share some information about the livable Duxbury University that was started as part of the work to make Duxbury livable for all people of all ages and abilities. But first, a big thank you to the local scene and their wonderful staff for making this program available across Duxbury, Kingston, Plymouth, and Pembroke. Their support allows us to shine a spotlight on both local and regional initiatives, and there's so much to tell you about this new initiative. To give you a little background, the Livable Duxbury Age and Dementia Friendly Phase 1 report focused on the domains of transportation, housing, communication, and health and community services. It was approved by the Select Board in August of 2024. Work groups were established in each area, and I have to say they've learned a lot, they've listened a lot, and they've achieved a great deal. One action item that was consistent in each of the domains was to provide education to the community. So each of the work groups have started to organize educational programs. So here's some of the things they have coming up in the future. On October 8th at 4:00 p.m., Buzz Artinio from BuildX will help you answer the question, is an ADU, accessory dwelling unit, right for you? On October 14th at 4:00, Alexis Levitt, elder law attorney, will share information about legal documents you should have in place if you're building an ADU, having a family member, a friend, or a paid caregiver renting or using the space. On October 15th at 4:00, Bill Harris, Paula Harris, and Marcia Mantell will talk about the red zone. And this is what you need to talk about or think about before you retire, because it's so much more than just the money. And October 20th at 1 p.m., Tony Kelso, Nancy Rufo, and Michael DiVigio will share information you need to know about the walking and hiking trails in Duxbury. On November 18th at 4 p.m., a local architect will talk about building an ADU and how to maximize your space. On December 9th at 10:30, GATRA will have an information session about how you use the fixed route service, and while you're there, you can get your own Charlie card. And on December 4th at 4 p.m., Paula Harris will lead a program, Beyond the Money, Should I Build an ADU? We will continue to add more classes to the university based on participant interests. If you want to learn more about a topic that relates to health and community services, transportation, or housing, let us know, and we will find a local expert to speak on the topic. As an important educational resource for adults, we are here to provide you with important information that is relevant and answers questions that help you to age well. To register for one or more of these programs, visit duxburyseniorcenter.org or give us a call at 781-934-5774, extension 5703, and a friendly staff member or volunteer will help you sign up.
Hi, I'm Holly Nagelli. I'm the Director of Elder Affairs for the Town of Kingston. Thank you for joining me for Looking Forward for the month of October 2025. So we start off this month with a craft class with our friend Dot. She holds 2 craft classes every month on Wednesdays at 1:00. The first one will be on October 1st, and you can join us to make some Halloween decorations. The second class will be on Wednesday, October 17th, and this one is a catch-all. So Dot's craft room is overflowing with paints, wooden things, materials for dream catchers, cards, baskets, and more. So you can choose what craft you'd like to create using these surplus materials. That's a free class. You just have to call the Senior Center to register. On Friday, October 3rd at 10 a.m., we have Frankly Speaking Friday with our friend Nancy Franks, and she'll be presenting Slightly Spooky Massachusetts. So it's some ghost stories and things that hopefully won't keep you up all night, but educate you on some spooky things from the Commonwealth. On Tuesday, October 7th at 10 o'clock, we have a cell phone photography class. So you'll learn about lighting, exposure, focus, and composition using your cell phone camera. And we can do this with all cell phones, but if you are using an iPhone, the instructor will also cover features like macro photography, panoramic photos, portrait mode, and photo bursts. So the instructor's goal is to take this class outside and maybe capture some fall foliage and using some outdoor lighting. So that'll be a fun class if you're interested in photography. And space is limited to 15 participants for that class. Our afternoon at the movies series continues. We show 2 movies on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. On October 7th, we're showing The Librarian, Curse of the Judas Chalice. And October 21st will be Wicked, The Real Story. So again, those are at 1 o'clock, and we always provide movie snacks for your enjoyment. On Wednesday, October 8th at 1 o'clock, we have the Kingston Public Library's archivist librarian Nick Catullus comes over, and he'll be presenting on a history of Kingston cemeteries and gravestones. So he'll be talking about some historic cemeteries and gravestones and gravestone carvers that are from Kingston. On Thursday, October 16th at 1 o'clock, we have Training Your Brain. This is a fun class with word games, brain teasers, word problems, and trivia quizzes that strengthen long-term memory, attention to detail, multitasking, and your processing speed. And on Friday, October 17th, we'll be having an Oktoberfest. So come celebrate the season with us. We will be joined by the pop-up Traveling Beer Can Museum. So you'll be able to see a private collection of thousands of beer cans and memorabilia. The event will include historic talks on beer cans, features on local and vintage cans, some trivia, and also some door prizes. So we'll be having a Oktoberfest themed lunch of bratwurst along with German potato salad and other favorites, followed by a visit from the ice cream truck. This is on Friday, October 17th at 11:30 a.m., and you do need to pre-register for that. On Monday, October 20th at 1 o'clock, we will have our monthly grief support group with outreach coordinator Jenny Stiers. I don't need to pre-register for that. It's at 1 o'clock, and you can come to the senior center if you are struggling with the grief for the loss of a loved one. On Wednesday, October 22nd, we'll be hosting a watercolor painting class. We have a new watercolor instructor who will be joining us to teach the basics of watercolors and guide you along to paint a beautiful painting. All levels of talent are welcome. You can be a beginner, you can be an experienced watercolor artist. All the materials will be provided. There's a $3 fee for the class, but again, all the materials we will have here. And you can sign up by calling the senior center. Great. On Friday, October 24th, we'll be joined by Kevin Richmond for the game show classics. We'll be playing games like Concentration, Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, and these are done in teams. So it's a fun way to sort of test your memory and test your game show knowledge. Kevin has joined us before, so we're glad to have him back. It'll be a fun afternoon. That's on Friday, October 24th at 12:30. If you wanted to come a little bit early, the cafe is open. You can have a sandwich or hot meal before we have some fun. And the following Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween, we'll be doing a spooktacular ice cream party. Play on words there. At 12:30, we'll have Make Your Own Sundays with all kinds of fixings, and we'll also be doing a costume contest with prizes. So this is a free event. You don't have to pay anything, but you do have to come dressed in costume if you want to win a prize. So you can call the senior center to sign up for that. Again, that's on Friday, October 31st at 12:30. In addition to all of these events, we do offer a variety of health and support services each month here. We have blood pressure checks with our town nurse. She comes over twice a month on Thursdays to check blood pressure, or she can keep recordings of those blood pressures on a card that you can keep with you and have to show your physician. You don't have to sign up for that. She's here on the first and third Thursdays of the month, so that'll be October 2nd and October 16th. We have mobile medical foot care. Our nurse, she's a certified nurse practitioner and foot care specialist, Donna Golden. She runs a business called Mobile Medical Foot Care. She's here once a month to offer 20-minute appointments where she performs toenail clipping, a cleansing of the legs, a lower leg exam to check your veins and arteries, a brief neurological exam, and she also does a check to see that your shoes fit properly. So those visits are $40. They're payable directly to Donna. You do have to call the senior center to make an appointment for those. We've had her here for a while, and she's doing great. People tend to see her every month. We also have an attorney that comes to the senior center offering legal consultations. They're 15-minute consultations. Attorney Ed Conroy from Plymouth. He is here on the third Thursday of every month. So you would just call the center to make an appointment with them if you have some legal concerns that you need some advice about. So lots of things happening here at the senior center. We always have cards and games. We have craft classes and activities. So we have our cafe that's open, and you can always just stop in for coffee and just to have a chat with some friends. So we hope you join us soon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Beth Hadfield, the Activities Coordinator at the Center for Active Living. Today, I'm going to give you information about events happening in our October calendar. First, I would like to talk about that we are doing a vaccination clinic with CVS Friday, October 3rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at the Center for Active Living. They will be able to give you shots for the flu, shingles, pneumonia, RSV, and tetanus. You do need to register, and in our newsletter, which you can find on the town website, you can scan the QR code to register. If you are having problems, please call us here at the center and we will help you register ourselves. We are continuing our healing words for those touched by cancer with Roberta Cannon, RN, and a cancer survivor, a caregiver. Healing words for those touched by cancer with Roberta Cannon. This 5-week program is for cancer survivors, caregivers, and anyone who has supported a friend or a family member with cancer. Roberta herself is a cancer survivor, caregiver, and freelance writer. If you can make a shopping list, you can write in this group. It will be held every Wednesday in October from 1 to 2:30. There is no charge for this event, but you must register. Next, we have Social Security. Unlock its potential. Sandy Childs will be bringing Curtis Hopp, internal advisor consultant representing Hartford Funds, to learn about the options and implications for taking Social Security benefits and how to maximize them. That is Friday, October 3rd at 1 p.m. Registration is required. Amy Davies is returning with another iPhone photo series. This series will take place on Mondays, October 6th, October 20, and November 3rd from 9 to 11 a.m. This program is free, but you need to have an iPhone 12 or newer to participate.
Registration is required. Class size is limited. Loretta LaRoche is back at the Cal, minding your stress. What is this thing called stress? Is it something to fear and avoid, or can it help us to create growth, awareness, and the ability to laugh at oneself? Loretta LaRoche will be here Monday, October 6th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. This event does require registration. It is sponsored by the Friends, and it is free to participate, but the number of participants is limited. Please call to register. We are doing a brand new beginning pottery series with Nora. This pottery series is from 4 to 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday early evenings. All the Tuesdays in October, 7, 14, 21, and 28. The cost is $100 for this 4-part series, and everything is included. Your clay, your glaze, your teaching, and kiln firing. Please call the center to register. Registration is required and class size is limited. We are doing our LGBTQ event planning and dinner on Tuesday, October 7th at 5 p.m. We would like to add some fun events to our calendar, which bring our LGBTQ seniors together on a more regular basis. If you would like to help decide what events we are going to plan for the next 10 months, please stop by on Tuesday, October 7th, and join us for dinner and discussion. Registration is appreciated, but kind of required. We really need to know how many people are going to be joining us so we have enough food. Next up, we have Cal Connections with Karen Keene. For those of you that don't know what Cal Connections is, it is our way of connecting seniors in our community with different town departments to get the information that they need about things going on in our community. Karen Keene is Plymouth's Public Health Director, and she will discuss protection from mosquitoes now that we are in the West Nile virus and Triple E season. Bring your questions and concerns. This event will be held Wednesday, October 8th at 1 p.m. It is free. Next, we have Healthy Dips and Dressings with Marcia Richards, registered dietitian at BID Plymouth. Learn how to make a few healthy and delicious dips and dressings, because dips and dressings can be high in calories, sodium, fat, and sugar. But learning how to make a few of your own can help you eat healthier. Registration is required. This event is Thursday, October 9th at 10:30. Next up, we are bringing back Literary Chowder, which is our author series. And our first author we're bringing back this year is William Lawrence. We know him as Bill. He is part of the Cal Art community. We're thrilled to welcome him for a discussion on his memoir, The Kindness of Strangers. As described on the book jacket, left to navigate the world alone, young William could have been lost to the margins of society, but strangers' kindness pulled him back from despair. The emotional and inspiring memoir tells you the power of compassion and the life-changing impact of those who extend a hand. Please join Bill on Wednesday, October 15th at 1:30 for this discussion. Next, we have another Braver Angels workshop with focusing on skills for disagreeing. Toxicity is rising. Everyone is shouting and nobody's listening. The U.S. cries out for courageous connections across the divide. Join Braver Angels at the Plymouth Public Library for a timely workshop on how to disagree better in our seriously polarized times. You can register through the CAL or through Rick's email through the newsletter. This event will be Friday, October 17th from 11:30 to 1:30 at the Plymouth Public Library. Next up, we have a Halloween harvest with Davis Bates. Honestly, he's one of my favorites. Davis Bates will be joining us for a lively participatory program of ghosts, goblins, songs, and stories that will get you right in the spirit of the fall season. Celebrate the harvest, Halloween, and the diverse cultural heritage of New England. Davis is brought to us by the Massachusetts and Plymouth Cultural Councils. The event will be Friday, October 17th at 1:30. Next up, we have Gut Health Bingo with Mary Kate Fay, registered dietitian with Old Colony Elder Services. She is going to provide a fun and informative way to learn about ways of improving your gut health. This will be Monday, October 27th at 10:30 in the morning. I just wanted to bring something up so people are aware. On Tuesday evenings, most Tuesday evenings, the Center for Active Living is open for different kinds of programs. One Tuesday a month, we do open mic night. One Tuesday a month, we usually have music. We show movies. We do a lot of different events on Tuesday evenings. And I'm bringing that to your attention so when you're going through our newsletter, you will stop and just take a look at what is going on Tuesday night. We have a great yoga class. If you're looking for some different things or you have some ideas on what we should do on Tuesday evenings, please reach out. We would love to hear your ideas and try some new and different programs. I hope you have a great spooky season. Take care.